Well, I'm a very blessed mother. My son brought Abraham home from college, and it's been a blessing for us. My question, I've been in the process of looking for a job, and so it's kind of like, well, is it good to sit home and think about the right job, or get out there and look at jobs and apply to them? And
it depends on how it feels. If you're sitting home in frustration because you think you should be doing something, that's not preparing your grid. If you're out there knocking on doors and beating the pavement and that doesn't feel good, then that's not. So that's what we mean when we say get out ahead of it vibrationally. So what is it about work that you want?
Accomplishment, self-satisfaction.
That's really good. That's really good. I want a structure in which I can focus for the purpose of a feeling of accomplishment and expansion. That's really good. What else? What else rings your bells about co-creating in a work environment?
I think co-creating with working with people that, like a well-oiled machine, or like a team. Each one has their own part in the team.
It is fun, isn't it?
And it's fun to trust. Be in a position of being able to trust them and knowing that they trust you, and that they almost finish your sentences for you, and it's like you say, a cooperative components.
We can see why you'd want that. What else?
Financial support.
It's just natural that dollars flow from that, isn't it? But we like that it wasn't the top on the list, that it was down a little ways. So what does it feel like to be in the middle of something like that? In other words, it's already done and it's already in place. And so you're not looking for it anymore because you've already found it. So what kind of emotional words would you use to describe how you feel now that you have all of this going on?
Satisfaction, comfort, joy.
Have you ever been in the workplace before?
Oh, yeah.
And as you have there been things wanted and unwanted?
Yes.
And have you been defining them consciously and unconsciously all along?
Of course. Yeah.
And do you believe that in every part of it that you've defined a vortex version of this that you can't really even put words to very well? In other words, there are enough components that for it to all come together is really a remarkable thing. So are there some big words, some sort of all-inclusive words, or some general words that you would like to use to describe this work environment that you've already created?
Productive.
Productive because I'm on my path.
Yeah.
Productive because we're getting fun stuff done. Productive because we're of value in what we do. What else?
Has benefit to others.
Good. What else? Now you've already touched on it, so we're not asking for different things. We're just asking for more depth in some of the things that you've already talked about. Because what this is an exercise in shoring up the vibration. It's an exercise in getting out ahead of the manifestation with the vibration. You see, here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize. Because the contrast has caused you to already create a vibrational version of it, the vibrational version is created. And we don't need to talk to you about what you want and what you like in order to give the universe a heads up on what you want. Because the universe already has a heads up on what you want. So 100% of the reason for the dialogue that we are encouraging you to engage in is for the preparation of your grid to bring it up to speed with what's already in the vortex. In other words, this is an exercise in soothing yourself upward to the vibrational frequency of what you've put there. So it takes a level of trust to believe that it's already there, do you?
I do.
And a lot of times people believe that it's there, but they don't believe that they can find it. It's sort of like Esther not being able to find her external hard drive. Even sometimes when things are right in front of you, there is enough doubt that blocks you, that keeps you from seeing them. So that's what we're really wanting to do. In the case of the missing hard drive that wasn't missing at all, Mark gave Esther some soothing words. And as he soothed her, in a sort of roundabout way, because he thought he had what she was looking for, so it was no longer lost. And then she thought that he had what she was looking for, so it was no longer lost. But in the soothing of it, her vibration raised and so that she could see it. And we want you to understand that this is exactly the same thing. You said, I'm looking for a job. I'm looking for this worthwhile, meaningful. So do you believe that it's already there for you?
I do.
And do you believe that it's just a matter of putting yourself in the frequency where it can be revealed to you?
Yes.
And do you understand that a conversation like this is how you do it? These are the things I like about that. These are the things I like about that. These are the things I like about that. That's the process. These are the things I like about that. I like waking up and knowing I'm going to have fun today. I like being on my way to something that will be different than it's ever been before. Esther has never asked Barbara to bend over in front of the audience and give a description. She's never done this to Barbara before. Barbara may never return to the stage. Not a very meaningful thing, not even a very good example. But what we're getting at is, all day, every day, there are more opportunities for you to have more worthwhile, fun-feeling experiences. So now, come back to the chair as if you just come up and tell us what's on your mind.
Oh, I'm really excited about going forth from this point and working in being fulfilled. And
so if you're out with the vibration ahead of the manifestation, then that means you have accepted that it's already a done deal. So you're speaking in terms of it already being done. This is the thing that we want you to hear. If you can make the soothing that you're doing in the preparation of your grid not something that you're doing in order to accomplish something, but something that you're doing because it's already been accomplished, it shifts everything. It shifts everything, because now you are the owner of the vibration. Now you are the liver of the dream. Now you are the possessor of whatever it is. You are the vibrational liver. You are the vibrational possessor. You see what we're getting at? Now we've been down that road. And so when you say, I'm really excited, that still sounds like you're excited about where you're going. We want you to feel the grid, to feel like you're already there. Are you following this?
I feel so satisfied, and I feel so accomplished, and I love my team, and I love the rapport that I have with my team. I love the product that we're offering people.
Now you're stretching just a little bit, and that's all right if you're ready for it. But you could stay in more general places, such as, I really adore knowing what I know about the laws of the universe, and I like knowing that everything comes in the perfect timing, and I just feel so sure-footed about where I stand, and I know for certain that everything is always working out for me. And I think that life is about constant discovery, and I really like being in an environment where it continues to be expansive, where the discovery is still happening, because these are all of the things that you said to us, but now you're saying them, we're saying them from a place of non-resistance. So it was a really solid preparation of the grid. So now we can tell you that all that you've put into your vortex over a long period of time that's swirling there, and all those cooperative components, you just became a major cooperative component to your own vortex, you see. And so now, and this is something that we really want you to understand, now the moving from the vibration into the grid, the realization, the actualization, the manifestation, that's what's going to begin to happen to you. And in the beginning, it comes as ideas. It comes as ideas that often, in fact, usually don't seem to have anything to do with this goal that you're set upon. Ideas just flow to you about things that you would like to do, totally unrelated things. And that's why it felt off to get out there and beat the pavement, or to knock on doors, or to make telephone calls. And it's why it also felt off to just sit home in sort of defiance of doing that. What you're going to be doing is following your impulses. It would be fun if this were a movie and we could just fast forward to the outcome that she's about to live, so that you could see the unfolding of all of this. It's really going to be fun for you, having done this work, to see the ideas that come. And when they come, you're going to feel, just like we were talking with our friend earlier, you're going to feel the alignment. You're going to feel the synergy of them. You're going to feel the harmonics of them. And it will be translated to you in a sensation of certainty, in a sensation of eagerness, in a sensation of, this is just something that I want to do. You're going to find yourself doing things that formerly you felt like you needed to explain to other people in a sort of justified justifying way. Well, I don't really feel like getting out and looking for work today, and so I'm sort of giving myself the excuse of not doing that. All of those kinds of feelings are going to leave you, because you're going to feel so on your path that you're not going to feel like you need to explain to anybody why you're doing anything that you're doing, or why you're going anywhere that you're going, or why you're saying anything that you're saying. The leverage that creates worlds is already flowing through you. You're out there with the energy ahead of the manifestation. You following this? So now, this is the fun of deliberate creation. Now that you've done that work, when the idea comes, boom! Oh man, that was so good. That idea seemed to come out of nowhere, and it sets in so right. You see what we're getting at? Realizations, and manifestations are identical in importance and value as they flow from the vortex into the grid. And soon you'll reach the place where you'll know that every day is just full of that stuff. Because there's a lot in your vortex that doesn't just include work. You're seeking satisfaction on many subjects, on many levels. And when you get into this place that you now are, the universe doesn't have to pick one subject at a time. They can be blended together. And you'll find yourself saying, oh, that was good on so many levels. Oh, that was good on so many levels. This isn't just about this. This is about me being the creator of me. This is about my life. This is about me molding the clay that is me. Really good. We'd like to assign our cameraman to follow you around for the next week, but he has other people to follow around. But it's going to be fun for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.